Thanks for coming to Bridge Cable. What we're going to do here is we're going to show you how to make a patch cable. And there's various different tools. This particular cable, just regular ordinary Cat 5 cable. So no ends on either one of these, obviously. And here's a couple tools that we generally use, crimpers, to crimp the heads on there, and cutters as well. Also from Radio Shack or any different particular place, wire stripper. This is particularly nice if you want to put it down there, into there, cuts it, and look at that. Wow. So, and this is like any supplies place would have this, but this is a cable stripper, Cat 5. And Cat 5e, it's all going to be the same stripper, so this is really nice, very beneficial. Or if you're old school and don't feel like spending $20, $10, you can always cut the cable like this. But the problem with that is, with these clippers, is you do have a chance of nicking the wire. And if you nick the wire, you're going to have some difficulties. And if there's little minute scratches or little nicks from these clippers, guess what's going to happen? Loss of signal, or you're going to have a bad pair. So even that right there, me just not applying too much pressure, that's going to have there. So basically you can use clippers. A lot of times you'll have a lead string inside. This particular wire does not have it, but generally what you want to do is you want to separate the pairs and see if there's a little string inside there. So you can use clippers, and you can use, now these guys already have, right up here on the top, they already have a cutter right there. These are the professional ones, very nicely. If you're just doing something low end, one or two wires, you can just, I believe Radio Shack has this for about $12. So you can cut it as you need it, and we'll just get rid of this extra stuff, and that will cut it. Generally need a little bit more pressure than I have for upper body strength, and that will cut it for you. So, and that's just garbage. So once again, you can have a stripper. Very easy, look at that. It's like the old commercial, set it and forget it. And it just comes right off. Boom, right there. So, and then you have your pairs. You have 4 pairs here. Everybody should know that. And listen, if you guys don't know the pairs, this is not rocket scientist. It is a certain science, but it is not rocket scientist. On our website in the FAQ section, we also have a handy dandy printout. A lot of our technicians carry that. It has the pairs orange, green, blue, brown, and the different pinouts. Pretty much orange and browns stay together, and the blue and the green, not trying to make a rainbow, but they're a little bit different on the pinouts. So if you were looking at your network head, you would notice that there's a little clippy thing right there, and you would just put that down. So just like the diagram shows, you'll have that, and then that's your pinouts. So you have your network head, you have clippers, screwdriver is nice, or any little particular thing. You can use a smaller one. What I always do is I keep that in my tool belt, because if there is a string, wrap it around, pull it down, and you know, it's all about preference, whatever you would like. Once again, if you don't feel like using the little cheat sheet, what I do is I can just pull out the wire. So this is generally on my toolkit, and most of the Bridge Cables toolkits, this is what we will carry for a job. Telephony, we can use that. There's 2 different pinouts, excuse me, there's 2 different connections, and then of course you have 2 pliers, a stripper, and a stripper is very useful, because for years I used to just use this. I had a bad clipper, and just let me make sure you understand, this is a razor blade, very sharp, but this attaches or adjusts the blade cut. So if you're finding that you're using a little bit substandard cables, this is just generally bought from Granger's or any other mechanical store. But if you find that the shielding, which is this yellow plastic coating, the shielding of the cable, if you find that you're dealing with thick stuff, because you will get some cheap stuff that is rather thick, you can adjust that and do that. So this is part one, and next part or next time on the website we're going to go ahead and attach this properly. But these are just the general tools that we use. Thank you.